Hi, this is Matt Saternus for PluggedInGolf.com, and in this video I'm going to review Nike's new VRS Covert 2.0 hybrids. Let's get plugged in. For 2014, Nike's following up last year's Covert hybrids with two clubs that are very different in terms of look, different in terms of feel and sound, but very similar in terms of offering great performance. As soon as you set these clubs down, you're going to start noticing the differences aesthetically. They do share the red crown with the white swoosh, but that's about it. The standard model is much bigger. It's more rounded and it's longer from front to back. It looks almost like a smaller rounded fairway wood. Whereas the Tour version is much more compact, smaller from front to back, and looks more like a traditional Better Players hybrid. The other thing you'll really notice that stands out is that the Tour model has a black face and the standard model has a silver face. That's the same with the fairway woods and the drivers. But it's more noticeable here, in my opinion, because that color difference really brings out the different textures on the face. In the standard model, you can really see how it's a little bit different looking in the toe and the heel versus across the center with the scoring lines. This frames the ball really nicely. Some people are going to like it. Some will prefer the black, which hides that difference a little bit more. But again, it's going to be just a matter of preference which one you like the look of better. Now, the sound and feel of these clubs is also substantially different. With the standard model, the sound is a little bit lower, kind of a mid-range sound, not real loud. Neither of them is terribly loud. But with the Covert Tour, it's a much higher pitched sound. You're going to notice that right away from the first swing. It sounds almost a little bit more like a fairway wood, like that tink you get when you hit a fairway wood really well. And again, that difference is just going to be a matter of preference from player to player. One thing they share in common is you get a good feel of it where you hit it on the face. You'll feel right away if you hit it heel or toe, but in neither model do you feel much twisting on a miss hit. Now, what these two clubs do share in common is their performance. It really surprised me because they look so different, they feel so different. I was expecting the standard model to fly much higher, spin more, but really they're very, very similar. The Tour model spins just a little bit less, it launches just a little bit lower, but hardly noticeable at all. The final distances that I hit with both of them when the lofts were equal was about the same. So they're both very similar in that regard. You really get to pick what you like in terms of looks and sound, and you'll get similar performance. The thing that stood out with both of them is the consistency. I was hitting balls, some on the heel, some on the toe, high on the face, a little low on the face, and the distances were within 2 or 3 yards of each other every single time. The ball speed very consistent, within 1 or 2 miles an hour. So if you're looking for a hybrid that's going to land about the same distance every single time, regardless of how you strike it, this is a great choice. Even the Tour model, average or even slightly below average players shouldn't be afraid of giving it a try because it is easily one of the most forgiving hybrids I've ever tried. Now, the one additional bonus you get with the Tour model is the adjustable Hazel. And with this Hazel, you get 5 different lofts, 17, 18, 19, 20, or 21 degrees, and you can adjust the face angle, either for a left ball flight, right ball flight, or more neutral. What I found for myself was it didn't change my distances a lot, just a few yards, maybe 5, 6 yards, but it did change the trajectory quite a bit when I went down to a lower loft. I found that it was hitting lower and carrying a little bit less and then running out to that full distance as opposed to carrying further and landing. But what you may find something a little different when you try it. So definitely when you're demoing this club, play around with the adjustability and see what it does for you. If you have any questions about Nike's VRS Covert 2.0 hybrids, please post them down below and I'll be happy to answer them. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also follow Plugged In Golf on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and check out PluggedInGolf.com for more great golf content. This has been Matt Saternus. Thanks for watching.